I hope your day is full of candied apples. Are candied apples a fall treat? I don't know. I want it to be a fall intro. Hope your day's full of brown orange leaves and crisp air and warm pumpkin spice lattes and the roar of a fire and the cuddle of a dog, the nestle of a kitten. I mean, this intro is off the fucking rails. Guys, what's up? Happy Wednesday. Welcome to another episode of Shenk. It is I, Shenk, reporting live. I just fucked up my finger. More on that later. Anyways, guys, let's get into this week's episode of Shenk. I am about to get onto a flight right now to fly to New York City. New York, baby. I'm coming to New York. I'm coming to do some podcasts. I'm doing Are You Garbage? I have some fun solo podcasts lined up while I'm in New York. So after this week, the next 2 weeks are going to have guests. And I already have them lined up. And I think you guys are really going to love the guests. So that's part of why I'm flying to New York, baby. Going to get some good pods in for you guys. But I will be on this Friday. I don't know what date this Friday is. I'll tell you right now. No, I won't. Guys, whatever this Friday is, I'm going to be at the stand at midnight at 12:30 a.m. this Friday, New York, baby. It's the week before Thanksgiving, so whatever this Friday is, I'll see you there at the stand. Also, Kim Congdon and I are coming to the Brea Improv. That's right. We will be at the Brea Improv December 21st. If you're in Southern California and you haven't seen Kim and I do a larger set, this is your time. This is our show. It's going to be so much fun. 12/21 for all my little Christmassy babies in Southern California. Come out. Come see your girls. Do a long set. We're co-headlining. It's going to be a lot of fun. And then in January, we're coming to Texas. Yeehaw. That's right. We're coming to Texas. We're going to be at the Vulcan Gas Co. on January 6th, 2023. We're doing This Bitch live at the Vulcan Gas Co. And then immediately following that, we're going to co-headline a comedy show. And I believe on the 9th, we will be stopping by Kill Tony. So that's some fun things coming up. I also have a bunch of LA dates and Southern California dates on my Instagram at Princess Shenk, on my Twitter at Princess Shenk. And then at the end of January, Kim Congdon and I will be in Yuma, Arizona. So if you're in Arizona, sweetie, if you're in Arizona, honey, look out for us as well. Also, I just dropped a really fun behind the scenes of our New York trip on YouTube, This Bitch YouTube. If you haven't seen that, I recommend going over. Also, 2 brand new, well, actually only one has come out, but this week the following one will come out. 2 behind the scenes videos of Skankfest came out, and they're on my Patreon, patreon.com/Sara Weinshenk. If you're looking for more of your girl, if you're a certified Shankster and you said, you know what, I can't get enough of this bitch, then subscribe to my Patreon, patreon.com/Sara Weinshenk. I have ad-free content behind the scenes from Skankfest. Part 1 dropped last week. Part 2 is dropping this week. And depending on our schedules, you can get a This Bitch pod released early as well. All right, guys. I want you to look down at your feet right now. Are you wearing socks? If you're not wearing socks, ask yourself why. Socks are essential. Sorry, I had to make sure I was recording this episode. I'm an indie pod, baby. Let's take that again. Are you wearing socks? If you're not wearing socks, ask yourself why. Socks are an important barrier. They protect your most valuable assets, your feet. Feet are a form of currency in 2022, almost 2023. Make sure to wrap your tootsies. Tootsies? What do people call feet? Tootsies? Tootsies? I don't know. I made it weird. Make sure to wrap your toesies up in the luxury luxurious prints from ohyeah.com. Head over to ohyeah.com. That's 3 O's HYEAH.com. Discount code Sara, SARA 10 for 10% off unique sock designs. No matter what you're into, there's a pair of socks for you. Whether it's Dungeons and Dragons or Mr. Rogers or Bob Ross or Aliens or plants, there's a pair of socks for you. I love them. They make incredible gifts, great stocking stuffers. I think that if you're going over to somebody's house or you're doing a gift exchange, these are the things to bring. And there's so many fun options to choose from, and you're supporting your favorite podcast. So, ohyeah.com. Again, that's 3 O's HYEAH.com. Discount code Sara10. Oh, yeah. Let's do it. Let's get into this week's episode of Shenk, my little Shankstas, my little babies. All right, so right off the dome, this is something that I might get some slack. I might get some heat from the environmentalists. Might not like this too much, but I got to be honest. I miss lawns. There was a time not that long ago when a lawn was a sign of a well-to-do middle-class American family. You know, a father would take deep pride in his lawn. People would spend long hours mowing the lawn, watering the lawn, doing all of these things, tending to the lawn. The lawn is a thing of the past, sweetie. Listen up, honey. The lawns are gone. Okay? California's in a drought. I can't tell you the last time I saw a lawn that wasn't brown. And to be honest, I'm fucking sad about it. I want to see a lush, well-tended lawn. I don't want to see this drought, sad, brown, patchy-ass grass, okay? And I know the environmentalists aren't going to come for me. They're going to be like, Shenk, but we need to save the water. Drought. I get it. I miss lawns. Other people might say, Sara, what about these eco-friendly lawns? Have you seen them? Have you seen the eco-friendly lawns? They're fucking foul. It's like rocks and cacti. Okay? What are you going to do? Have your kids playing rocks and cacti? They're going to kick a soccer ball on rocks and cacti? The ball will be deflated in 2 seconds. I miss lawns. And you know what? People say, what about AstroTurf? AstroTurf can get fucked. AstroTurf doesn't have fresh dew on it in the morning. AstroTurf doesn't have that good grass scent. AstroTurf has chemicals in it that can cause cancer. Sorry, AstroTurf. I didn't mean to come for you this hard on a Wednesday, but I miss lawns. I miss the aesthetic of a well-manicured lawn. Now, if you have a lawn that's watered in California, you're a savage. People will say you're wasting water. The water department might even charge, I think they charge you extra. You're only allowed to water your lawn twice a week in California. Okay? So they want us to have cacti. They want us to have rocks. The environmentalists are saying, hey, plant some aloe vera. Hey. I don't know. I don't know what other things are drought proof. But everyone's shit's looking dry. And I've frankly had enough of it. Also on the subject, to change subjects, to rapidly change subjects, I'm going to get into how I bought healthy food and how I don't really want to eat any of it. I opened up my refrigerator and I felt like a kid that was being punished. I said, what kind of sick LA adult did my grocery shopping? Okay, I opened my fridge. I'm looking at organic blueberries, yogurt, eggs, spinach. Okay? Nothing chocolatey in my fridge. Being an adult is about making the right decisions, and some days it fucking sucks. Some days you're like, I want to have a Whopper and never gain weight from eating a Whopper. But you know what? I guess we're all just doing the best that we can. Okay, so what I'm saying is I grocery shopped, and now my refrigerator, it looks like some LA bitch with an eating disorder went shopping for me, and I'm bored. I'm bored. This is me withdrawing from processed foods. Okay. I thought that there was more there. I thought that I had more to talk about in regards to eating healthy. Eating healthy, I will say, when you eat healthy, it makes such a big difference in how you physically feel. Everything from inflammation to I don't know. Like, my skin feels better when I eat healthy. My digestive system's better when I eat healthy. I'm a big advocate of eating healthy. However, some days you just are like, fuck it, I want a Twix. Okay? Bring me a Twix. Bring me a Snickers. Bring me a dick. In that order. Sorry, Mom. She's not going to like that. She's definitely not going to like that. Again, sorry, Mom. It's a good time. The Thanksgiving is a good time to check in with your family. See what you can do to be of service to your family. If you don't have a family, if you're someone who gets depressed during the holiday season, I get it. I have a tendency to get a little depressed. I'm a bitch that's low on serotonin myself. But yeah, so I just want to say, if you're feeling depressed this holiday season, know that you're not alone. The holidays are very triggering for numerous people. Okay? It brings up memories of the past. It brings up memories of lost love. It brings back memories of dead relatives. Like, Christmas after the age of 5 isn't fun. It's just a responsibility. You're like, oh, I have to buy everyone I've ever met a present. No feeling worse. There is truly no worse feeling than when someone says, hey, I got you a present for Christmas, and then you in your head go, oh, fuck, now I gotta go run to the store to get your ass a present. You weren't even on my list, bitch. Okay? I'm a fan of giving people presents when it's not holidays. When I see something while I'm out and I say, hey, here's a sweater my friend Mel will like. Let's bring her this sweater. It's a I'm thinking of you present. It's not forced. It's not, oh, you got me a present, I better run get you something. I hate that. That's my least favorite type of thing. That being said, make sure to head over to ohyeah.com to buy a pair of socks to stuff your stockings this year, baby. Discount code Sarah10. All right. Yeah, no, the holiday season's crazy. I feel like we waste so much paper. Not to become an environmentalist. After pissing off the environmentalist by saying I miss lawns, we do waste a lot of paper with gift wrap. Okay, I don't know if you guys have seen this, but the paper's just there for 1 second and then it's in the fucking trash. It doesn't make sense. But I will say a well-wrapped gift says a lot. It says I care. It says, you're special and I want you to know. That's why I put a gift tag on this shit. Okay? When I see a gift tag on a present, I see someone who cares. When I see a well-tied bow on a present, I see someone who cares. When I see a present wrapped in newspaper, I see a male comedian giving a gift. You know? A lot of men, and I can't blame them, they like a gift bag. A gift bag is a lazy man's solution. You throw it in there, throw some tissue. It looks almost as good as a wrapped gift. But, you know, not quite. Do you know what I mean? Like, when I see a gift in a gift bag, I see a lazy fuck. When I see a gift in a gift bag, I see someone who just didn't take the time. I see someone who was too lazy to get the scissors and the tape out. No, just kidding. I love a gift bag. A gift bag is the lazy man's solution to the holidays, guys. Say, hey, throw it in the bag. Crumple some tissue. Let's go. I'm a working woman, okay? It's like the holidays are insane. There's so much. So here's my guide to how to survive the holidays, part 2. Smoke weed, meditate. I recommend meditation. I recommend stretching. I recommend baths. How do I get through life? I take a lot of baths. Okay? I like a sauna. I like a bath. Do something nice for yourself if you're alone this holiday season. Volunteer. Go to a soup kitchen. I don't know where there are soup kitchens, but they always need extra people, and it will make you feel good and make you feel less alone. Go to the 99-cent store and make little gift bags and bring it to a women's shelter. Those are things. Those are positive things that you could do to spread joy and love this holiday season. Next week is Thanksgiving. I don't know about you, but I know my digestion is going to be all fucked up after next week. Stuffing? Why don't we eat stuffing year round? Oh, I know why. It's because it's the most decadent food on the planet. It's like breads and sausages. I will tell you this, though. The only time I really like celery is when it's in stuffing. I don't know if that makes me a savage or a fat bitch, but it is what it is. Celery is my least favorite vegetable. Celery on its own, are you insane? It tastes like a dirty, wet. It tastes like what I would imagine cactus to taste like if you took the needles off. Because it's wet. I don't know. I feel like it retains a lot of water. I don't like how it gets stringy. Ugh. One thing I can't stand, and this is something that ruined my childhood, it was ants on a log. You guys remember ants on a log? It's fucked up. A piece of celery with peanut butter and raisins. I'm sorry, what? We're eating something that looks like ants? Is that supposed to be a cute, fun gimmick? Is that supposed to make me want to eat it? I'm not a fucking anteater. I don't like celery and I don't like raisins, and the peanut butter I could just have by itself. Putting raisins in peanut butter and then adding a stick of celery, whoever invented that is a monster and doesn't deserve to be on this planet. Okay? Ants on a log, least favorite snack as a child. I say, hey, what the fuck is happening here? Okay? We're eating raisins, we're calling them ants, and no one's saying anything about it. When I have a box of raisins, which I never do because I'm not a masochist, when I have a box of raisins, I'm not like, oh, I'm just eating a box of ants. When I'm eating a stick of celery, I'm not saying, oh, I'm just munching on this log. Although I think a log would taste better than celery. I didn't know celery was going to get it so hard this week. Some weeks you just start talking and things pop up. Celery I could do without radishes. Radish, I'm sorry, what is this spicy root vegetable I didn't sign up for? I didn't ask to be a part in this. All right, what else? Guys, okay, the holiday season, here are my tips. 1, smoke weed. 2, work on your small talk. How's work? When your relative starts responding with how work is, what I like to do is just to disassociate. I like to just be in my chair, but mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, I'm in Italy. I'm on another plane, sweetie. Yeah, this is your guide to how to disassociate this holiday season. Pick a song, sing it in your head over and over again. The Wheels on the Bus, something classic. The wheels on the bus go round and round. Oh, pass the stuffing, thank you. All through the town. Was I planning on saying that you should sing The Wheels on the Bus at the Thanksgiving table in your head to stay sane? No, I wasn't. But I'm full of all kinds of good holiday survival tips. Don't eat too much pie. You think it's a good idea. You're like, oh, pecan, never see this any other time of year. Pumpkin, never see this any time of year. You want to back up your digestive tract? Eat all the pie. Is this a negative take on the holidays? I do like the roar of a fire. I will say if I'm gonna have pie, I want it a la mode. I'm not a pussy. I'm not a little bitch. I say, yeah, scoop some vanilla bean on her. The pie's obviously a female because it's a powerful, decadent, wonderful trait. I'm drinking Diet Coke in 2022. I'm sure this is reducing my lifespan, but worth it. Guys, reach out to Diet Coke. Tell them Shenk has you drinking Coke. And you can't go without it. And your favorite podcast or comedian loves Diet Coke. Here we go. Diet Coke. Yum. Nothing like a crisp Diet Coke to get you through a podcast, guys. I recommend having a Diet Coke and disassociating this holiday season. Two of my favorite things to do. What else was I going to say? How often are you guys putting Q-tips in your ears? These are the questions. I Q-tip my ears not every time after I get out of the shower. But I Q-tip my ears, I want to say, a few times a week. How often are you supposed to be Q-tipping your ears? Does anybody know? Also, here's an interesting fact about Q-tips. They used to be called baby gays. I don't know if I found this out on Wikipedia or what, but yeah, the original name of Q-tip was baby gays, and I thought it was weird. I hope that this is accurate and I'm not just spreading lies and misinformation and gonna get sued by Q-tip. But even if I do, I'm a queen, so whatever. What else is going on? I don't know. My nails are very sparkly. We love to see it. We love to have a little sparkle on the nails. I'm still recovering from my experience at Wee Spa where they made me take off my bathing suit against my will. And I would sue if I had the money, the time, the energy, all of the things. Do you guys tell me if this struggle is relatable? When my room and my apartment is clean, my car is not. When my car is clean, my apartment is fucking insane. It's like the mess has to transfer somewhere. Life is just constantly trying to clean, eat, exercise, work, take care of yourself, sleep. And you know what? Day to day, it's exhausting. So I hope that when you put on this podcast, you get a little bit of a vacation. I can take you on some type of journey. I don't know to where, but Shenk City, baby. Get on, guys. All aboard the Shenk train. We're going. I don't know where we're going to go. I'll tell you what. If I could eat anything and not gain weight, I would right now be eating a soft pretzel. A warm, soft pretzel with mustard. Okay? Maybe a little cheese. I don't know. People who don't like cheese need to have their brains examined. Okay? How do you not like cheese? I'm a savory bitch. I like savory things. Right before my period, catch me eating a block of cheddar. I'm sorry, I can't come to the phone. I got the provolone out. I'm sorry, no, I'm slicing brie. Up in here. I'm at home slicing brie. Can't answer the phone this holiday season. Christmas card season's coming, and Christmas card season can be triggering and rough. I'll give you an example of what I mean. The families that type out the newsletters, bitch, nobody cares. Nobody cares that your daughter graduated straight A's, doesn't need to be in a newsletter. We're all busy, okay? I don't even have time to read the actual news. What makes you think I want to read up what's happening with your family? Send the picture, send the kids, put them in Jingle Bells, keep it moving. Joy to the world. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if you guys have gotten these before, but the family newsletter that goes out during the holiday season, there is nothing more annoying than receiving a full newsletter from a braggy ass family about how wonderful their children are. It's like just send the photo and that's it. We don't need a recap on the fact that Gavin said the word dad for the first time in the newsletter. Okay? Keep that between your nuclear family. The time that it takes to write out a family newsletter and then also send out Christmas cards, sweet. Don't have the time or the energy, sweetie. I one time knew this man who I went on a couple dates with, who every Christmas he would, as an adult man, he would send a Christmas card of himself sitting on Santa's lap. Let me tell you, nothing will dry a pussy faster than that. Than a lonely ass single guy sitting on Santa's lap in a Hanukkah sweater. I wish I was making this up. This is real talk. He was a nice guy. I'm sure he meant well, but still, every year I get a text message asking if my address is the same. Yes, bitch, it's the same. And no, please don't send it. Please don't send you in a Christmas sweater at 40-something years old sitting on Santa's lap. I don't want to see it. I also don't want to see... There's other things I don't want to see. I don't want to see any Jesus figurines happening. If you're going to decorate your house for Christmas, go classic. Get a snowman. You know what I mean? Get Rudolph. Put a jolly Saint Nick. I don't want to see Jesus. I don't want to see the nativity scene. It's enough. I'm done with the three wise men. Okay? The three wise men. Frankincense and myrrh. Let's update that. It's like weed, mushrooms, and what would the wise men have if it was updated? A charger, a phone charger, weed, and mushrooms. Those would be the gifts that they come bearing. I don't know, dude. It's weird how people just set up their own nativity scenes. Like, oh, we have to recreate the birth of Jesus Christ, our Savior, and put it on our front lawn. To each their own, I guess. I wish I had the energy to decorate my house. The whole house, front and back. It takes time. You need a team. I definitely believe that in order to do life fully and, like, show up for it fully, you need to have a fucking squad of people, okay? You can't just do it yourself. Life is all about community, guys. That's why if you're feeling alone, reach out to your friends. Your friends are one of the most important things on this planet. They are not your family, so you can tell them whatever you want and really rely on them to get through the holiday season. Don't be annoying. You should call your therapist, too, if you're feeling depressed this holiday season. This is just like a PSA on how to survive the holidays. Also, guys, eat healthy. Is this boring? I cut my finger. This is my last solo podcast for a couple weeks, you guys. But I'm giving you my all. I'm giving you all that I have because your girl's about to get on a plane in literally an hour and fly to fucking New York City, baby. And we have a fun week. We have a fun week lined up for you, a fun week of podcasts. I'm doing Are You Garbage? I think I'm doing Bye Guys with Ian Finance. So look out for those coming out soon. And then, of course, new episodes of Shenk with guests starting next week. The next 2 episodes are going to have great guests. They're guests that are based out of New York. I'm not going to tell you who, but I'm going to tell you, you guys will love them. So make sure to come back here to forget about your family. Just, you know, it's time to serve up a fresh dose of Shenk this holiday season. I don't know. Have you guys ever made a pie? I made one pie. I'll never do that again. You make a pie, you make a pie or a cake, you think, oh, I'll save some money. I'll do it myself. Honey, you end up spending more money. Sure, it tastes good, but you're exhausted by the time that shit's done. I baked strawberry shortcake one time, never doing that again. It's like this is what I'm saying, you need a team. I'll bake the cake. I need someone else to come clean it up. Okay, because the bitch is tired. How do people work, have sex, have healthy relationships, take care of their mental health, brush their teeth, keep their shit clean, show up fully for work? How do people do it? The human struggle is real, and I just want you to know that if you're a human being listening to this podcast right now, I see you. And some days are better than others, but there's always more good days. So just remember that if you're feeling low. Also, try to think more positively. It's something I could do, you could do. And the worst thing that happens is you end up thinking more positively. If you're more deliberate about your thoughts, because I believe that our thoughts create our reality. Okay. So every time that I'm filled with darkness, my reality becomes dark. That's why I try to be positive. I try to be uplifting, but I do miss lawns. I'll tell you that. Guys, this was a fun episode of Shenk, and we'll see you next week here. Make sure if you're in New York to come out this Friday. I will be at the stand at 12:30 midnight, serving jokes for you guys in New York. And then again, guys, Brea Improv 12/21 and Austin Vulcan Gas Co. January 6th, 2023. If you're enjoying this podcast, I urge you to leave a review on iTunes. It just takes a second. That's how people find out about the show. Okay, guys, that's our episode. Love you so much. See you next week on Shenk. Bye.